The king has long been regarded as a figure of unwavering duty, placing the crown above all else, his actions forever rooted in an unyielding commitment to serve his country and monarchy. However, as King Charles faces an unprecedented set of challenges, a stark realization has emerged. The weight of royal duty is now balanced precariously against the deep emotional undercurrents of a family struggling to hold itself together. This is not only a time of transition for the British monarchy, it is a time of reckoning, a moment when the very future of the institution rests in the hands of the next generation of royals. 4 years, Charles has held the reins of the monarchy with a sense of resolve that few could rival, but the onset of his health struggles has cast a shadow over his future. As the nation and the world closely monitor his every move, questions have arisen about his ability to continue leading the monarchy as he once did. His recent health issues have, unfortunately, placed the monarchy itself under a microscope, forcing the royal family to face scrutiny like never before. King Charles, with his health in question, has been placed at the crossroads of duty and family, and in response, he has made a decision that will irrevocably alter the dynamics of the royal family. He has chosen to prepare his son, Prince William, for a more prominent role in the family's leadership. This decision, however, though made with the intention of securing the future of the monarchy, has also inadvertently deepened the existing rifts within the royal family. The tensions that have long simmered beneath the surface have erupted once again, and Prince Harry, who was once at the heart of the royal narrative, now finds himself feeling increasingly marginalized, isolated, and misunderstood by those he once called family. 4 years, Harry has struggled to find his place in the royal family, a young man caught between the weight of royal expectations and a desperate desire to carve out an identity of his own. His efforts to assert independence have been met with resistance, and now, on the brink of a monumental decision, he is once again at odds with his family. As the world waits with bated breath for a decision that will affect his future, Prince Harry stands just hours away from receiving the Court of Appeal's ruling on his request for police protection in the UK. The judgment, scheduled for May 2, will determine whether the Duke of Sussex can secure the necessary protection to safeguard his family, which has been a point of contention for some time. It is a moment that has become a symbol of the growing divide within the family, where Harry's calls for greater autonomy and respect are juxtaposed with William's steady rise to power and leadership within the monarchy. The spotlight now shifts to Prince William, who continues to prepare for his eventual ascension to the throne. With every passing day, he is stepping into a more prominent role within the royal family, assuming responsibilities previously held by his father. It is clear that Charles has made a concerted effort to hand over the reins of leadership to his eldest son, signaling to the world that William is ready to take on the mantle of king. However, this transfer of power, although designed to ensure the monarchy's survival, has added fuel to the already raging fire of discord within the family. Prince William, who has always been a man of duty and conviction, is reportedly furious with his brother Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, for what he sees as a blatant violation of royal protocol. William is said to be particularly angered by Meghan's use of the Her Royal Highness title, Her Royal Highness, on products linked to her lifestyle brand, including a jar of luxury strawberry jam. For William, this is more than just a breach of protocol, it is a symbol of what he perceives as his brother's disregard for the monarchy and everything it stands for. The notion that Harry and Meghan are using their royal titles as a marketing tool has sparked outrage within the royal family, and William is reportedly resolute in his belief that this behavior must not go unpunished. According to royal insiders, William's feelings toward his brother and sister-in-law are intense, with some sources claiming that he harbors a deep resentment toward them. He is said to believe that Harry and Meghan have betrayed the family's values and traditions, and the idea that they are using their royal status for commercial gain is something he finds completely unacceptable. As the heir to the throne, William is determined to take action, and reports indicate that he plans to strip Harry and Meghan of their royal titles once he becomes king. However, despite these claims, royal experts have pointed out that removing royal titles is not as simple as a royal decree. To strip someone of their title would require an act of parliament, not just the decision of the monarch. A proposed bill, known as the Removal of Titles Bill, was put forward in 2022 and aimed to give the monarch or a parliamentary committee the power to revoke royal titles, but it has not yet passed into law. So, while the desire to revoke Harry and Meghan's titles may be there, it is far from certain that William will have the legal authority to do so. Adding fuel to the fire is Meghan's use of the Her Royal Highness title on a personal gift card sent to U.S. entrepreneur Jamie Kern Lima. The card, which accompanied a gift basket, read with compliments of Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, and this private use of the royal title has sparked heated discussions. Was this a violation of the agreement Harry and Meghan made when they stepped down as working royals? The couple had agreed not to use their Her Royal Highness titles in official capacities, but it seems that the line between private and public use has become blurred. Sources close to the Sussexes maintain that the use of the title was entirely private and not for commercial gain. According to public law experts, the removal of the Her Royal Highness honorific is relatively straightforward, and it could be withdrawn by the King without judicial review, particularly if it is based on Harry and Meghan's decision to step down as working royals and live abroad. However, Harry's title of prince is tied to his birth and is unlikely to change. The debate surrounding Harry and Meghan's titles has sparked widespread confusion. When the couple decided to step down from their royal duties in 2020, they agreed not to use their Her Royal Highness titles in any official capacity, but they still retained their titles. This has created a grey area in terms of their use of royal titles, and the controversy surrounding Meghan's use of the Her Royal Highness title has only added to the ongoing debate. Buckingham Palace issued a statement in 2020 clarifying that while Harry and Meghan would no longer represent the royal family officially, they would retain their titles and be allowed to continue with their private patronages and associations. However, the ambiguity surrounding their titles has led to confusion and disagreement. As the situation continues to evolve, it becomes clear that the royal family is facing a critical moment of reckoning. Prince William's efforts to assert his authority within the family, combined with the ongoing debate over Harry and Meghan's royal titles, highlight the growing tensions within the monarchy. While some view William's stance as necessary to preserve the integrity of the monarchy, others argue that it is a reflection of a deeper divide that threatens to fracture the royal family for good. With King Charles's health in decline and the monarchy's future uncertain, the royal family stands at a crossroads, and how these conflicts are resolved will ultimately determine the direction of the British monarchy for generations to come. In the midst of these tensions, Harry and Meghan continue to carve out their own path, navigating life outside the royal family while still grappling with their connection to it. The couple's post-royal lives have been marked by a combination of public appearances, business ventures, and ongoing legal battles, including their ongoing fight for security protection in the UK. As the court's decision on their appeal for police protection looms, the drama within the royal family shows no signs of letting up. The question remains, will the monarchy be able to heal its internal divisions, or will the tensions between Harry, Meghan, and the rest of the family continue to shape the royal narrative for years to come? In the end, the issues surrounding royal titles, family loyalty, and the future of the monarchy are more than just a matter of protocol. They are deeply personal and carry with them emotional weight that resonates far beyond the palace gates. As the world watches the royal family navigate these turbulent waters, one thing is clear: the future of the British monarchy hangs in the balance, and its survival may depend on how well it can adapt to the shifting tides of public opinion, family dynamics, and royal duty.